Hello, hello. Let's see if the audio works. Yeah, it seems to be working very nice. Thank you, Citronelli, for being first, and also Annukki Miriami for being not first. Hello, hello. Just trying to find my gloves, but I think I left them in the car, so I'll go get them from there. I'll actually have to move you guys as well. So there. Maybe I should go in and show myself. This is me. Hello, guys. I didn't look you in the eyes. I'm shy like that, you know. But yeah, so for today, I was thinking we would do, since we're alone here, we would do some work on the, hopefully some progress on these rebars here. So you can see these long boys here. I had like, in my mind, I remember that there would be like few piles of those, but it seems like that's one massive pile. So I think we'll first have to like untie those, because they're like tied together sort of. There's like this massive, I guess another like rebar. I don't think it's like thick as this one is, but still quite thick to be like unraveling. So I think the first part would be that we would need to like do a, like an estimation calculation, whatever. How many do we need to cut? Actually, they might be in like smaller bundles, because I see there's like some wiring around these guys here. So maybe actually there is some bundles, just that these bigger ones are like all together. They have bundled them like that. Actually, can't even remember how many I ordered. How many are there in here? But yeah, so I'll have to like check on the designs a bit. How many do we need? Because what I do remember is that we need like 80 centimeter long ones, and we need plenty of those. And then we would need to start bending those 80 centimeter long rebars. So I think the goal for today is to see, first of all, how easy it is to cut these things. I'm assuming it shouldn't be too hard. They are quite thick, so even with the angle grinder, I think it will take a second to go through one of these. But I guess we'll have to set up some kind of like a station where we do that. I'm wondering where would be the best place for that. We could maybe do it somewhere here. Maybe we'll like bring out one of those insulation board thingies for like the other end here. We just have to make sure that we don't like, because there's sparks flying when you grind these things, like cut them. We don't want those sparks on the insulation boards, because I think maybe it would melt. I don't know. Depends on how hot it gets, I guess. Can't believe Ekuna wasn't first or not first here, but I'm new. So hi, I'm new here and I have never seen rebars before, and I'm excited to see you work on them. Can't believe it. Also, hello, welcome to this stream. It's nice we get new visitors, new viewers here. Very nice. But yeah, so I'll get gloves first of all, and then I think I'll need to, I could also see if I have I hope I have all the tools I need in the car, because if they are not there, I don't know where they would be. So here's hoping. Here's hoping everything is in there. But yeah, I guess actually first of all, let me come in front of the camera and do some pondering. So I'll come here to ponder. Because I do know that we have, for example, ordered 175 meters worth of the foundation mold. So that's what will be circling around the house there. And we need those irons that, like I mentioned, the 80 centimeter ones, those are going inside there. But I guess the question is, how many do we do? Because I don't think we, again, similarly to how we made these insulation boards, that we left one whole package there in case we need it. We can then cut it afterwards. It might be that we have already too much of those. And I don't want to do the same thing with the rebars, that we would end up with too many rebars like cut to 80 centimeters length. Because if we have like, end up with like 50 extra 80 centimeter rebars bent into like an L shape, where do we use them with? If we have like too many. So I would rather like we run out just a few of those and then like make them as we need the rest of them. So we'll see. I think we'll have like an estimation of how many we need, because I know we need them in like the hundreds, because it's like every 40 centimeters we need one. So if you do a quick calculation, let's say we have 150 meters of the insulation mold. So if we divide that by 0.4, we get 375, which is crazy. But I guess like if you do the maths and you need them every 40 centimeters, you know that you need 5 per 2 meters. So I guess it comes from there somewhere. So yeah, I guess we can like go crazy with them. I was thinking maybe first of all we unbundle them and maybe move some to the side here so we can like count them, because I think we could try to cut more than one at a time, because I feel like if we only cut one at a time it will be really slow. We'll see. I guess we could first cut one and see how it feels like. Again, for like measurements and stuff, if you just like align them close to each other and just go like multiple at a time, it's also gonna be faster with like the measures, because we again need like, I think the exact length is 79 centimeters, but I think 80 centimeter there works fine. So at least enough is there, 79 centimeters. But yeah, so I'll go and get some tools first. I'll be off camera for a while, so you guys can tell me what's going on with y'all. Is Hannuki playing Minecraft? So yeah, I first get the gloves. There's also the eye protection. Let's take that as well. And then I think I have the ear protection. Yeah, that's in here as well. Let's take that too. I also have a multiple of those like cutting discs for this grinder thingy, so hopefully we won't run out. I don't know how fast it goes through those, so I guess that's also something we'll see soon enough. Just searching for a battery still. That's a 2.5. I guess we can start with this. Yeah, it's a full one. Found the battery, guys. You can already see the... How dare you? I know I'm not can't believe I got a red card for even suggesting that. I don't think it's a sin to play Minecraft. Not that I would be religious knowing of sins, but can't believe that's how defensive you got immediately. Can't believe this. I just got out of the shower and I'm getting ready for the day. Very nice. Very nice. But yeah, I think that might be all the tools we need from here. Maybe. We'll start with these at least. Let's go. So we do need the ruler as well, or like measuring tape, I guess. Just parkouring here inside the house, or where the house would be, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'll go and get the measuring tape, and I think that should then be all. I borrowed a marker from my brother. It's like a textile marker, so I don't know if it works here or not. I don't have anything else, so because again, like you can't really use like a normal type of marker when it's like metal you're trying to inscribe into. So we'll see how it works. I guess we can also like, well actually I don't know, can we make like a mark with a knife? I guess you could, but then the knife is basically lost after. Trying to configure printer settings and melting my face with this beepy poo-poo, can't believe this. But yeah, I do hate that. Like, I'm the kind of person that I have no like problem helping others with like computer stuff and like searching up solutions and stuff, but when something of my own doesn't work, I immediately lose my shit. So that's just me. Let's see how do we open this, guys. Guess we just have to twist them like this. Yeah, it's not too thick, so it actually does bend quite easily. But yeah, so then we would need to, oh yeah, there's still the one. So we would need to also come up with where do we work on these? Because the thing is that if we like, because we also would like benefit from having a sort of like an 80 centimeter. I guess the first one we make, we could use as a sort of like a template for the others. So that would also work. But still we would like, I would prefer it to be somewhat high up. So actually we maybe could take those insulation pallets and just place a few of those here, because these do bend. So if we like, so you can see these are extremely bendy. So if we have them like from one side all the way to the ground, that's like gonna be an issue when we try to use them. But maybe if we put like the whole package of those, because it has the plastic wrapping on it, and I guess even if it didn't, I don't think it mattered, like it would make a difference for it. But yeah, so I'll go get the package of those insulation boards, so we'll use that as a table, and then we'll cut at the end. And I'm also thinking, because we could also use a Euro pallet here. Let's see what we end up with. Let's see how heavy this package is, because I wonder how much water it has gotten, because I immediately heard like this moist flap. That was not me, guys, I swear. So that would be the table number one. I'll actually move the camera a bit. Maybe actually put you guys on the other side. You'll be a bit far away, but I'll keep you here until I'm ready with this setup. So now you at least see what I'm doing with this. Setup. If I set you from this angle, let's put you like this. But yeah, configuring printer and stuff, I feel like it's easy when it just like works, but when it doesn't, that's a lot of gray hairs. And from my experience, it rarely just works out of the box. I guess it means that the stuff I'm using is is old. So I'm thinking if we put these two like this, and then if we have one pallet, because the pallet I guess would help in the sense that you could put those rebars in between these boards here, and they would like keep them from mingling. Let's see, it might be a horrible idea. Let's see what if we stick with this. So something like this. So we would have the rebars going that way. So I guess we could maybe first put one in there and see how it works. Because again, it like will drop downwards towards here, so we'll have to put something, I guess, on this end if we were to like cut them here. So what I'm thinking, if we would like do the cuts on this side. The garden is looking great, so luscious. I'm not sure I see the same garden as you do. But yeah, so I think we'll have to stack something here before we start cutting them. But yeah, there's the one rebar that needs to be opened, or like whatever this thing is. And then we can do the... Wait, what the hell? I wonder if the people that have packed these have just used, if they have like a tool for mingling these guys up, or if this is just like, if they've used like just hands to do this. So that's another one open. I guess that's all of them open. Again, I see that there's like some of these are bundled together. So these four to me look like they are not bundled with anything. And anyway, let's try and get these out. Like so. And then move these guys to our makeshift table, if we can, that is. So let's put this guy here. Okay, I guess we need another table or something there, because if we want to cut them at 80 centimeters, we will need to push them towards there quite a lot. But yeah, I guess this table setting could work, because again, if we need to do like let's say like 200 of these 80 centimeter ones, it makes sense to like make this setup as comfortable as possible for like fast fast progress. So yeah, I guess we then trying to see if there's anything we could like easily hoist it, but I guess we could use the same insulation pallets as before. So let's just put another one of those. Another one. So that they wouldn't like bend all the way to the ground. So I guess we could like try and cut these, because now I think we have like 4 here. Yeah, 4. So we could try to cut all these 4 at the same time to that 80 centimeter one. But yeah, I guess for that to make most sense, we would have to have this pallet all the way here, like as close to the edge as possible. So we'll have to move that as well. So maybe that will be the meta for this. Oh yeah, the pallet there needs to be. I need to lift this up. Yeah, now the whole pallet is coming. It would help if there was someone with me. It would be easier, I think. I think we also want to put in another sort of table in between there, so when we start pulling them towards us, because we'll be cutting them multiple times, that they just don't like fall in there. So we'll get one more side table. Actually, we might not need this one, but I think I'll still take another, like an extra one. But we do have these. We have these to use. Try to see that because they have like these things that they go like inside each other when you place these insulation boards, so that it's the upper part there, not the downwards part. I think it's quite BS that you own a working printer, but it's like 6 years old, and then you start working with Windows 11, and all drivers and programs are now dead, and you can't, for example, printing quality. Oh yeah, you can't like adjust very ecologically if you have to replace working stuff just because it doesn't want to work with new Windows. Yeah, you can't adjust printing quality. I mean, yeah, that's crazy. Also, like with the way they obviously want you to like always buy new ones instead of like fixing and stuff. That's all crazy. But I feel like even more so with printers, because I've read stuff, I don't know by myself, but from what I've heard, there's like in some models there's like counters inside it that after a certain amount of prints it just gives out an error code, and the people in the maintenance side know that okay, that error code means that that you're supposed to replace it instead of like continuing to use it. Whether that's a legend or not, I don't know, but I've heard those kind of things and they do worry me. But yeah, so we need to measure 80 centimeters, so that would be the first cut. I guess I could bring you closer now. I think I will put you guys to the side a bit in case there's like sparks coming out. So we'll try our first cut. I don't think that's 80 centimeters out yet. But yeah, I have to say my legs are a bit stiff from yesterday. So that's another reason I would rather this setup be a bit higher up than it would mean being like crouched over or like squatting, I guess. But yeah, it's also weird that there would be such a difference between Windows 10 and 11. Because from like when you're using Windows 11 and you like right click on something, you get like this, I don't know what it would be called, like a menu sort of. And in that menu there's like show more options, and then you just get the same one as Windows 10 had. So it feels to me like the Windows 11 is just like an added layer of like user interface for the Windows 10, so it's like crazy to me that it wouldn't work. Like the printers and stuff would be so much different in between those two versions. It's also starting to rain here. It wasn't supposed to rain today, so I don't know what's up with that, guys. So there's a bit of rain, but I don't think this matters too much. I don't think it's that bad. If it starts picking up crazy, we'll have to rescue you guys indoors, so we'll go for like hydration check indoors then, but maybe you can see there's like drops going on here. But yeah, so this table of ours is actually good for this purpose as well, so that we can place our tools here. So now I have like ear protectors and like protective glasses as well, so I have the protective gear on. Go hunt for raspberries, can't believe this. I don't think I will. I think there's more important stuff to do. So yeah, I got this kind of textile marker from my brother. So we'll see if that helps, if that does anything. Oh yeah, here's the 80 centimeters already. So it would be there. Let's see if this leaves a mark. Because we don't need like a... Oh yeah, it actually does. Because we don't need a much. We don't need like a crazy amount of markings, just that we know approximate location where do we start cutting. So we'll have them here. Guess we would like them to be like evenly like lengthed, like at the same spot all throughout. And then I can't remember, I guess this was, you can't change which side this handle is on. So I'll just try. Yeah, I think this works. Let's see which way it slides the spark into. That's the first four. They should be even length. Oh yeah, the handle almost opened. So now we have the first four. I guess the end parts where I just cut them, that might be hot, so I'll try not to touch them too much. Oh, we can even hear the rain. Very moist. Oh yeah, it is a bit moist, I guess. I don't know how loud that was for you. I don't think it was that loud, but then again I do have these ear protectors, so for me it wasn't too loud. So yeah, I guess we could start packing them somewhere like here. And I think we would like to make like, let's say a pile of 20 or something. Maybe that would work. Because again, if we do them like 4 at a time, then that would make sense. Well, that looked delightfully dangerous. What's dangerous about it? I think we're quite safe here. I don't think there was anything dangerous in this procedure. But yeah, so then we could go in and like pull this outwards, try to estimate the distance, and then we could use one of these for the measure. I guess we could also use the ruler, but here's hoping it would be close enough if we just do it like this. We could of course like take a... Well, I guess we should always use the same one if we have to use one as a measure. So otherwise it might start moving about. But we can take a check. Yeah, I guess that's... Because again it needs to be more than 79. And this one was like 80, if not a few millimeters short. But yeah, I guess I need to pull them up a bit more. There's more room to cut. And then I guess we go for it. Go for it once more. And that's the... Oh yeah, we need to place it like this, where I think it was. So yeah, I guess the only thing is that if we go in like the angle we go into it adjusts where the sparks fly, so we can like throw them at us or towards the front. But yeah, I guess these are coming out nice. So that would be 7, with one of them being the template. But yeah, so then there was the question of how many do we do from one of these. Could actually go and measure one whole one, so one that hasn't been cut, although you could also like just add the 160 to those. Actually maybe easier. Let's just do that instead. So I'll just measure how long these are, because we'll do like maybe 5 or so cuts. Can't believe this. There we go. We do like 5 cuts or so, because we don't want to end up with like 40 centimeter one. So there's 440 remaining. So these are 6 meter ones. So if we take 80 centimeters, 5 times, we leave a 2 meter one, and I guess if we do it then like 6 times, we would be left with, is it 120 then? Trying to do quick maths here. Maybe go in with checking with my calculator. Because again, I think like over a meter one, if we leave, that's something we could still use. More berries, yeah, I think there's plenty of berries. Also, my brother said that he has like 1,000 million kilos of berries on his backyard, and we would be able to, like, we are allowed to go in and pick them. Whether or not that's the case, I don't know. We might go there, yeah. So let's see, how do we do this? We divide it by 0.8. You could get potentially 7.5 out of these. Yeah, that would mean that if we do 6, we are left with 1.2 meter one. So yeah, I think we do 6 cuts on each of these. But yeah, I think the only way to like speed this process up is to increase the amount of these rebars we do at any one time. But yeah, I don't know if that, like, how many could we do? Because again, this thing like between the boards here, it does help with keeping them aligned. So I guess for that sake, it would be nice to go with like more than 4 at a time. So that's where we'll cut them. So again, we're using the same one always as the template. Because if you switch the template each time you cut it, you end up with like wavy cuts. Also, hello Skelly, good day, hello. We are here cutting rebar and making sparks. Also, hello Frutality. 1,000 kilos might be necessary with how fast Ekuna goes through them. Yeah, I was thinking the same. I will definitely eat all I have, yeah. I think tomorrow, I don't think there will be a stream tomorrow, because I think we'll be coming here like shortly, and then I guess after we'll go and pick some berries at my brother's place. But we'll have a stream on Sunday with like the insulation board thingies. So we'll be here with Ekuna, the 2 of us. But yeah, let's do one more cut here since we are here for that. So this upper strategy is better, so we just go from above, so in that there's like less sparks coming towards me. Like so. Again, I don't want to push too much, because I feel like the more you push, the easier that disc breaks. Chatting at work, how irresponsible of me, can't believe this. I was just yesterday I think I mentioned it was for Ekun, I don't think it was on stream, but I was like, can't believe we haven't seen Skelly here after he got employed. Like it was truly the end of a Avant enjoyer. Or maybe it's because the Avant is no longer here that you're like protesting. But yeah, I was thinking we would have these bundled up like 20 at a time or so. So we'll see. We'll see how many. Also, like, what do we bundle them with, I guess. End of an era, can't believe this. I demand for berry picking stream, can't believe this. Can't believe this. But yeah, we would also need to keep count on how many cuts we've done. Oh, a berry picking stream could be Ekuna's chance to shine. We might have to then do a berry picking stream on Sunday after the actual stream. This is what it's sounding like. It sounds to me like. But yeah, so another thing we would like to test today, so we'll do a lot of these cuts. And another thing we would like to do today is like get out the bending table thingy and try and see how can we actually bend these. So I have to say I'm not looking forward to that because I feel like it will be quite rough. But I'm also a bit worried about the rain, I have to admit. For your sake, because again, you guys are not waterproof, and I can see there's like already water piling up over there. Osmo 4. I guess that one is waterproof apart from that like connector you guys are on, like where the cable goes into the Bella box, but I think that might be safe. The only thing I'm worried about is the Bella box itself, because there's no waterproof in there, so nothing there is waterproof. It's inside a bag, so I guess as long as the bag holds. But yeah, I guess as long as it doesn't pick up too much, I guess it's not about the intensity but the duration as well, so we'll see. We'll see if I have to call it a day for the stream at least. Let's hope not. Because again, it didn't, like on the forecast, it didn't mention there would be any rain. So that's, I'm curious about what happened. Have we been lied to, guys? Would the weather people lie? What do you guys think? Is that possible? It's not like they could make a mistake. It has to be a lie if they, you know. I can't believe this. Also the chat phone is getting soaked. Trying to see if there's like rust on me. How has the work been? Oh yeah, that's a good question. Been good. Lots of learning and new stuff. Finally got some stuff to do after last week of mostly doing nothing. Can't believe this. So far I've been to a new lunch place every day. No disappointments. Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, you're in Tampere. So I guess if you're like near the city center, you would always have like lots of places to go to. That sounds nice as well. Oh nice, well at least you got a gentle start for your work. Getting used to a new city and work at the same time must be quite tough. Oh yeah, that is true, like just moving into the new place and then new job and all that stuff. I guess even if we pile a lot of these on top of each other, it still will take the same amount of time like cutting each of them. So I guess only time we could save with that is like how long it takes us to move these rebars if it was like hoist more than one at a time. I'm also curious about this blade. So far it's looking really good. Because I think I have like 10 of these in the van there. So if we like run out of disc, we can go in and replace it. I'll just have to, I think there's like a tool you have to use to like unlock it. It's been some time again, like I've done it last. I'll have to plug out the battery before doing it. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see with that. I guess we could also like leave these here and just like pick them up afterwards, like when we have a lot of them. So that's another thing we could like optimize this workflow with. But yeah, I would also need to decide where do I store these guys then. Maybe somewhere there, or I don't know. I don't think they need to be like, they can be outdoors, because again, like all of these are outdoors. So that doesn't really matter. But yeah, so we need to be mindful of how many cuts we do, because again, we want to leave at least 1.2 meters from the last part. I guess for this first one, it would be good to see up to where do we do this. So it would be up to here. So this would be the last cut. Somewhere here. If my calculations are correct. If they aren't, then we'll see. So I'm guessing 2 more cuts from this. It's looking like surely there's more than 80 centimeters here. So I think it's 160, yeah. So from here if we go, that should be 80 there, and if we do it from the other direction, it should be the same. Let's see if our measurements are anywhere near. Yeah, it's not looking too bad. I don't know if you can see this, but that was the previous mark I made. And this is the same from this side. So that's looking good. So yeah, we do 2 more cuts from these ones. Yeah, way better variety here than in where I was in Helsinki. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, because again, I think with Helsinki it's so much larger that you have them like spread around in I would assume like in a larger area, like these like lunch places and stuff. Of course, you'd also probably have more of them, but still with the city being in larger area, you might get more variety in smaller calculations. Can't believe this pronunciation flex. If my calculations are correct, these are where we cut it. That's another 4 done. I was thinking maybe we do this 4 at a time. I don't think it matters because it's also the thing is that the larger pile we have, the more risk we have of that disc being like grinded from the side. Because if we have like a massive pile of them. So I think this will work fine. Perfect, very nice, very nice. Can't believe I didn't get a green card for that because I've already gotten a red card. I feel that's unfair. It was also the red card, I feel like it came out quite easily. I would have maybe assumed a yellow card. I just asked if my aunt was playing Minecraft. That was apparently a diabolical question to ask. So I noticed that these guys start lifting. So I think we'll have to add a weight of some kind, at least for this last batch. So we'll put this guy here. No, I don't think they will lift up. That's innovating safety here, guys. So yeah, that would be the last cut, and these 1.2 meters. So these ones we need to put in like a different pile because these we can use for whatever. You can actually see that there's some like a centimeter's worth of difference between here. I guess that's still all good. So within the tolerances we have. ASMR stream yellow card, can't believe this. I will give you a green card if you go and get the raspberry, can't believe this. Perfect, very nice. I'm sorry, very nice. I already got a lot of green cards though, so I'm not sure if I need to do the raspberry one. I'm assuming I will get a red card for denying, so I guess I'll have to go and get a raspberry then. Can I take out my gloves so I don't have to go? I have to get the daily iron intake with it. So let me go vanish into the bushes. I think it's somewhere there. I've only seen Ekkuna go in. I actually haven't gotten them myself, so just give me a second. I can maybe move you guys so you will see me tumble and then never come back. So the tumble of the stream is coming. So you might have already had the angle for it. I think it's somewhere there. Or do I need all this protective gear with me? Maybe I'll let them cool there as well. They also like rained on. But yeah, the rain is not picking up, at least. It doesn't seem like it is. So let's see, can we go downwards safely? Is there a pathway Egun has used? Because I do see this is the raspberry bush. Let's vanish into here. Okay, I see a plump looking raspberry here. It's a plumber boy. Okay, I got one. Package secured. Also, I ripped out some horsma. Or maybe it didn't even come out. Guys, we have the package safe. Take us with you, can't believe this. Obedience, we got a green card. I wish to learn of your foraging ways. Okay, we'll do another one. We'll go and get another one with you guys. So I'll show you the package. So this is the good stuff. I'll let you guys peek into it. Is there anything in it? Because I don't remember from childhood that sometimes when you pull out these ones, there's like a maggot inside. That's like protein. No, I mean that's nasty. That's what I was supposed to say. So yeah, then we go together. Oh yeah, that was really good. It's a quality raspberry. So this is, I think this is as far as we go together. So you're on the edge here. So that's the bush. Then I would need to, excuse me. What did I say? Can't believe this. Maggot mess. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's a chance because you know these are nature's berries, so they are not like sprayed with toxicide and pesticide or whatever you call those. So now we look for another prime one. Maybe that one there. There's like 3 here. 3 of these, but they are smaller. That one is, they are like stiff. Because I think they should come out like really easy. Is when they are like really good. This one came out maybe a bit too easy. It's extremely dark colored. So I think this is like overripe maybe. I feel like it would be good. There's some flower stem inside it. Wonder if there's another one we could. That looks like it's oh yeah, that was we got two contenders. So I'm coming in close, guys. These are the contenders we have. I think this one here, this one's a prime one again. This one's a bit small, and also it looks like it's so much darker in color. This one's the prime one. I'll let you guys have it. Is there something in it? Again, there's like a piece of the stem or something in there. I took it out, I think. Not that those are like unedible or something, it's just I have my ways. So yeah, we don't know what that tree is there, like right next to it. I don't think those berries are edible. So the one there, this guy here. I don't think, at least I don't know. Are those Maurin makeat? I don't know what this. I think there's some lore I'm missing. But yeah, so that was our berry picking intermission. It's also, the rain is picking up hard now. So we'll see if it keeps going. We might have to go indoors for a while. But I don't know. I'm trying to see if there's like clear skies coming in, so if this will get any better anytime soon. Let's put you guys here. Turn you guys more towards this. There's the odd tree on the right, no left. Oh yeah. So the red things on the left tree aren't raspberries. No, those were not raspberries. It's a raspberry breed. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I don't know if those are planted. It could be that they are, because we do have like wild raspberry as well in Finland. So like those are like native, I guess. So you can just have them wherever. But I feel like they're so conveniently on the corner of the plot that I would maybe assume that they have. I can't praise those. All my mind is doing is wondering if maggots are inside them. You will see if they are. They're like massive boys. Well, I guess not massive in Australian sense, but large for us. I'll again swipe the screen. Let's see if I missed any messages. Okay, so I die for raging in Finland. Got it. Can't believe this. There's also a mosquito on me now. That was an extremely slow one. It just died. Good berry picking and identifying raspberry, very nice. I got a green card. It seems that I need to do more foraging content to get these green cards out of you guys. But yeah, oh yeah, sorry, we need to take out more rebars before we can start cutting or continue cutting, I guess. But yeah, I guess weather-wise, it was nicer that since we were here yesterday with my brother, that the weather was nice then, because now it's a bit depressing, I guess, with the rain and stuff. But yes, I guess we'll continue taking out 4. Again, I'm trying to see if there's like, because I did see some of them were like bundled together. So I wonder how many are in a bundle. What's up with the bundles? Oh yeah, there's a lot of them in a bundle. I guess we could just like open a bundle here, so we'll try to get out 4 at a time. I like how this bundle is also like just tied together with like these iron wires, and these are all rusted. So like opening a rusty bundle like this will be interesting. Oh yeah, it might be that I just go get side cutters because the wire is really thin. It's just that it's all rusted up, so like stuck together because it's been like made into a knot. Oh yeah, sorry, I will give you a rundown. Give me a second. I will get the side cutter plier thingies first. I will also show you. Yeah, it's really raining. Can't believe this, guys. So I'll get these cutters out first. That's one thing cut. We'll see if there's another we need to cut at the later point, but I'll give you a rundown first. So I think you were here when we were working with the gravel. So this is what it's looking like right now. So we have first of all got the gravel leveled quite nicely, and in addition to that, we then again leveled it further with the bubble level while we were placing these insulation boards. You can see the insulation boards, they don't go all the way to the garage side, so we still have to work on that. So that's something we'll do tomorrow, and then on Sunday, so with Eguna we'll be doing that. So we'll continue with these insulation boards, so we'll be raking. And then of course we also need to do the same here inside it. So there's gonna be the same kind of foundation going like this way as well, and a few like sideways as well. But yeah guys, it's really starting to rain. But yeah, so then yesterday we were tying up these corners. So my brother and I, we were here and we attached these corners. So you have to cut them, put them like on top of each other, and that's how you make a corner. So you bend one out of the way, and then you like cut one, and then the cut piece goes into this corner to like make it stronger. But yeah, so we'll actually take you guys indoors for a second because it's really raining. So we'll have a hydration check indoors now. I'll just take you guys here. Let's hope you guys fit, because we are a bit tall at the moment. I think you can fit, yeah. I'll go get the power tool out as well. No reason to leave it out in the rain when we're not there ourselves. I think everything else can still be here. So maybe I could take the protective gear out as well. But yeah, it's really raining now, so we'll wait for some minutes. We're not in a rush, I guess. The more we get this done, the less we need to do in the future, of course, but I guess we're not in like a exact schedule of when we need this done, because again, like, we still need to level the gravel and stuff, so there's still quite a lot to do before those get to be used. Bonus hydrating from the sky. Yeah, I have to actually say that I don't feel like I would need to drink with how much hydration, I guess, or whatever you call it, moisture is in the air. I don't think it like actually works like that, but I feel like that's how I get from the constant rain. Where is the camera pointed at? If I go sit in that chair there, is it? Guess it's okay. It's not too bad. We have already eaten lunch, so there's no lunch breaks to be had. Sad. Can't believe this. You guys are so much taller than I am. Can't believe this either. I'm also trying to listen if I can hear the rain, but I don't hear anything. So either it just died down immediately, or then it's not thick enough drops to make a sound. But yeah, so we'll hydrate here. So we got our first 4 rebars cut. And that should mean, did I say we do 6 cuts from each? Yeah, I think that was it. Because it was like 7.5 can be done from 6 meters. Yeah, so we did 6 cuts of 4 reeds, so we have 24. Because I'm thinking, how many do we do today? I guess it also depends on the rain. I could go check and check if I see because in some forecasts you can see like a map of where the rainy clouds are going over, so you can like see if they should go over you and when should they be done. But yeah, now suddenly the forecast is saying it's gonna be raining today. Who would have thunk? This camera is angle is giving CIA interrogation. Guys, I swear I'm not on the list. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this. Why do you even suggest that? No, just kidding, hello. But yeah, let's see if I can see the rain front going on. Okay, so from here it looks like it will be raining up until... Oh yeah, it's gonna be raining for quite a while. Can't believe this. Can't believe this interrogation angle you put me in. When does the waterboarding start? It's like you redeem a chugging and then I only have the 7-Up and I have to try and chug it, and then I absolutely drown myself with it. But you can actually see from my shirt that it's been raining a bit. Also the chat phone is hella moisted. You guys are hella moist. Can't believe it. I think the chat phone is like weatherproof or like waterproof at least. And also I need to redeem the hydrate before you guys redeem it immediately after I get away from here. Can't believe we get a chugging. Actually, I maybe should wait for the hydrate because I don't know how long we'll be here. I don't know how to do a chugging. I love the Finnish banter. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Okay, that's already quite bad. There's water in my eyes already. I only took like 6 sips. That's a chugging for sure. Why do you make me suffer? That's waterboarding, surely, guys. You're gonna make this hydration break shorter if I have to chug this whole thing. I guess 7-Up is also like the worst soda to do it with. Although I think Sprite is what the challenge is for. So yeah, 1,000 subscribers and we do a Sprite challenge. I'm just kidding, can't believe this. Can't believe this, guys. Can't believe this. But yeah, so far it doesn't sound like it's raining that much. Because again, we were there when it was raining. It's just that when it was like truly pouring. Trying to see the bag also, like how wet does it look? Like are we in risk of it going through? I guess we could also take like a plastic bag or something. Maybe try to put that whole thing inside one of those. Another soda, can't believe this, no. Can't believe this. Then I'll have to be running the back of the plot. Can't believe this. Also can't believe the accusations of me being on the list. Truly diabolical. Truly diabolical. But yeah, so what's up with you guys? We can talk about Minecraft as well. I've been playing Minecraft. I again yesterday played Minecraft way too much, and I will play again today Minecraft way too much. And yeah, it sounds like we are going ahead with the thing we were discussing yesterday, that we would have the modern Minecraft server I have at the moment, which I've bought for like my aunt and my godson and my brother to play on. So I'll open up that server for the subscribers here. So if you want to join in on that madness, there's some instructions going in the Discord for that. We'll see. I think maybe today already, if I have time, I should, unless I'm too focused on playing myself. I'm taking good care of my horse, girls. Can't believe this. Very nice. I like the idea of the sub Minecraft. I just might not have too much time for it. Yeah, it's also like, it's all good. Like again, you can just go in there and do like a small house, whatever. There's like no pressure in if you like join in there. You don't have to do anything. You can even like get in there and like go and see what everyone else has built. Because there's like these like anti-griefing stuff made in there, so you can't like come in and like wreak havoc basically in the Sprite. I mean the 7-Up is coming out with a vengeance now. I'm trying to get you to the back of the plot because that's where the blueberries are. What the hell? What the hell? Been getting back into playing Go, the ancient board game. Oh, I see, I see. I don't think I've ever played that. It does ring a bell. I think I've heard of it, but it could be that I'm like mixing it up with something else. Because I feel like in RimWorld there was like something like that, like an ancient board game. I don't think it was named like that, but I think it was similar. Oh yeah, apologies about this sudden nose blowing. Also, I'm seeing there's a follow. Thank you very much. We have a lurker-friendly follow, so I won't be calling you out, but much appreciated. Also got a notification. I think it's an email about the follow. Very nice. So I'm getting notified of it from multiple directions. Checked out the local game night on Sunday. It was fun. Oh yeah, that sounds good. So what, like board games? I'm assuming mostly board games. I think in here there's, my brother goes to like a weekly. I think it's on Mondays maybe. I think there's also like one on Wednesday, I think. Maybe, perhaps. Specifically the Go Club. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm assuming that's a good game then, if it has a like an exclusive club for only that game. Because again, like the reason my brother couldn't make it today and he was here helping yesterday is that he went to, I think it's like the whole weekend there's gonna be like a board gaming event somewhere. Owen, Saku, I dropped my Puukko axe around the back of your plot. Can you see if it's there? Complete. Owen, I will go in and find your Puukko axe. What is a knife axe? What sort of tool are we talking? Is this like an Australian tool then? Also can't believe it. Like you know where we are then. Who doxed us? Can't believe this. Can't believe this. I like the also like the first name basis there. Like it was so personal. Puukko X, yeah. Yes, it's Australian. I see. Yeah, so it's just that when I see like a tool that the Crocodile Dundee could use, then I know that okay, that's the one. That's the one I need to pick up. Very nice. Very good. But actually, now that I'm thinking, there's like this. I remember in like this hiking gear, there's like this survival gear and stuff, and some of them go like overboard a lot. Because I think in like there's two camps again, like I guess pun intended here, for when like in hiking that there's the camp that is like, yeah, we need to like make everything as lightweight as possible, and then the other camp is sort of like this, we need to have like these massive knives that you can use as a like an axe if you need to, like in a pinch and whatever. So I feel like this Puukko axe would be like it could either be like a halberd type of deal that it has like a somehow like a knife at the end of the axe, something like that. I'm trying to envision your Australian tool before I go in and fetch it. Can't believe this. But yeah, I guess for like doxing reasons, we shouldn't like go through like to the back of the plot too far, because then if we like start seeing the neighboring houses and stuff, I feel like that would also like help people pinpoint where we are. Although I don't know if that's like a thing we should be worried about. I guess it is, sort of. Even if like we're starting out and there's like not that many people in here, I do hear like those nightmare stories. Nightmare stories about like even if like small communities having one or two people that are not with like nice intentions. It's a good habit to, yeah, that's also what I'm thinking, that even if there's not that many people here, and if they're like, okay, we can assume they're good, of course, like how could we assume, but even then, like if we don't make it a habit starting out, you might like slip up in the after parts as well. So I guess for like that reason it would be good to try and keep those boundaries. We would never try to find a complete. That sounds ominous. Can't believe this. I'm worried. I don't know. I'm trying to keep this location from Eikuna. Trying to hide where I am. Let's hope she doesn't know where we are and doesn't find us, guys. Can't believe this. the gases from this guy is really trying to make me burp again. I think it was some streams ago that I was like, I just like exploded with the burps. There was no keeping them in. I think it was after 7-Up too, so I think I'm just like doing this to myself at this point. Especially Stalk, you can't believe this. Can't believe this. But yeah, so yesterday, I think it was Semhanforagi was asking when are we like laying or pouring the concrete. For the time being, we don't have like a schedule for that, because you saw that we still have like only one of the, like 3 of the corners have been attached. Even they, I think we need to align them a bit, so we'll have to make sure that they're in the right spot. And then of course then there's the 4th corner, but even then we still have the like the inner walls that also some of those need the foundations underneath. So for those we still need to do quite a lot of like raking and stuff on the gravel. I think it's the mostly the middle part, so where the corridor is, that was like felt to me like it needed the most work when we're doing the leveling and putting in the insulation boards. But I do have to say that putting in the insulation boards was a good idea, because I feel like leveling them up, because again that was like optional, so we didn't have to start putting on those insulation boards underneath the foundation. But I have to say that for the leveling part, it does help a lot, so I have no regrets there. Oh yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe this. Can't believe this. Surely a ban-worthy comment, hello. But yeah, I'll just drink this and then we'll go and see if the rain has died down a bit. There we go. So yeah, then this, I don't know if this shows on camera, maybe it does. So then we would need to also hold this bending table thingy outdoors and see how to use that, or do we need something for it? Because the only thing I'm wondering about with this table thingy here is that do we need to like bolt it slash screw it onto like a Euro pallet or something? Does it have enough weight that when I start spinning it, that the whole thing doesn't like spin around? Because it will be like extra work if I have to like try to hold it in place while I also like do the bending. If I have to do this for like 300 times or something, we would need to make a system here that works. So for that sake, I'll see. I feel like that's something that will be horrible, to be completely honest. Because again, we have to do it so many times. So I feel like with the amount of times we need to do it, it will be quite a lot. So that's also a reason I would like to test it today, or even if we don't do many of those. So I'm not planning to do, like I'm not planning to bend all the ones that we've cut today, just I want to see what it looks like. What's it like bending these guys. Because again, you can go in and rent like ones using hydraulics and stuff. So it is possible to just go and rent one of those machines for bending these rebars. So if it's looking like it's impossible with this bending table, we'll just have to plan accordingly. After moving, I've managed to keep a better sleep schedule. Waking up at 7 to get out of work earlier, so far it's worked. Yeah, I think I got your previous sleep schedule, because again, this last night I went to bed at like 2 a.m. after a absolute raving Minecraft bender. So I have to say, I got yours. But yeah, the rain has completely stopped. It's looking like it never rained. It's like the sunniest weather ever. It's looking like, what the hell are you talking about? There's no rain. This is like a gaslighting me now. What the hell? But yeah, I've been completely destroying my sleep schedule with the Minecraft benders I've been on. I don't know if bender is the right word for that. Maybe it is. So yeah, no excuses. Oh yeah, although I have to do I'll redeem the hydrate. Well, my phone is inside. Redeem the hydrate so that you guys can troll me with another one immediately after we just drank a 7-Up. I was actually thinking of if I would bring like just plain water, but I didn't. So I only have those sodas here with me, as usual. Let's redeem it. Out of stock. What the hell? Oh yeah, actually yeah, I missed it. So I gonna did redeem a hydrate 11 minutes ago. Can't believe I missed that. Can't believe this. I do remember when we had the Titanfall 2 speedrunners Minecraft server that destroyed my shit pretty good, very nice. I do have it like every now and then I have this like, okay, I will play Minecraft and think of nothing else than Minecraft for like a month straight. And I think this is one of those times. So we'll see how long I will be there for, like absolutely no life playing. So I guess it depends on how many projects because it's like Minecraft is the kind of game that you have to sort of make the goals yourself. Again, the 7-Up is burping me up, hello. So it's a kind of game that you make your own goals. So if you at any point be like, okay, I guess I've done all I want, then it's like hard to get back to it. At least for me, I feel like it's a game of like, maybe that's just my personality as well, that it's all about goals. But yeah, I do relate to the Minecraft rocking your shit. But yeah, so we'll go and see. I can actually maybe check the camera angle. Do you wanna see the rebar moving? I guess we can turn you guys like this. So we would need to take out 4 if that's the amount we'll do at the same time. So here I opened one of these, and then if I do this, are they somewhere there? Because I feel like there might be another like iron wire there somewhere. So just see if they, oh yeah, I can see it now. So there's another small wire there. I was thinking that surely they are not tied just on one end. So here's the other one. And that's now open. So now we should be able to get the 4 ones. We used 10 stacks of TNT to widen a natural ravine to build one hell of a fortress. Good times. Yeah, that sounds like a massive project. I've never been like a part of like a massive build. Like I only ever played with a few friends. So we've never done like anything crazy large or anything like that. But I guess like each of us, we've had like these massive build projects, like automating this and that. It's mostly, I think, ever been automating stuff. So for our gameplay, I feel like it's mostly been about that. Was it this one here that we had them in? Put them there, and I guess I'll go and pull them. Or will I actually lose the... will this mean that the whole pallet will start moving again? Maybe we just lift them from somewhere here. Actually, do you guys even see this anymore? Just realized that. It might once again mean that you are not seeing what's happening. Just put this here and I'll move you guys. It's all wet. Really nice. Okay. The shed is looking good. Such good handwork. Yeah, it's you can see this is the shed Egon was talking about. So this white guy here, we even painted it white. We were fast with that. We were really efficient. But yeah, 10 stacks of TNT sounds like a blast. If you see what I did there. Very nice, if I say so myself. So I wonder if this is already around 80 centimeters. So again, we use the same template stick for this marking. And then I forgot I had it. Hello. But yeah, my brother warned me that if you get this marking stuff anywhere on you, don't like wipe it on your like clothes, because that is again like fabric marker, like a textile marker, so it is for drawing stuff on your clothes. So if you then wipe your hands on your clothes, you get like white stains everywhere. I see Skelly saw what I did there. Can't believe this. Very nice. But yeah, so more of this is needed. It's also like interesting, I guess a bit weird as well, to see how you can see how the iron gets warmer. So there's like a wave going into it. If it does get hotter, it is like this moving against it. But it's like weird seeing like there's this like a wave of color sort of like going into, like moving in it. But yes, I guess we'll just take these out at the end. So we'll just keep on doing this. I wonder if that's already 80 centimeters mayhaps. Yeah, it's easy. Easy, long enough. I'm so interested in seeing this getting faster the more we do this. It's so like stuff we can still optimize doing this. Or if this is just something that takes time. I guess there's many of like these work phases that just take time. Like there's much that, like there's so much that you can improve on. I would prefer it to be a bit higher for my height. If it was something like this would be perfect, because now I have to lean over actually quite a lot. So for my height this is not optimal. So again, short kings win. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Another win for the short kings. Because you know they are known for massive amount of wins. Actually put that stone there already, maybe it helps. Or maybe it doesn't. Because I can see they are a bit bendy, so it might be that they try to twist them at some point. Maybe that keeps them better in place. That's another one. Oh yeah, I got an email. It's like a questionnaire / survey for people visiting the housing fair. They want to know what we thought about it. I don't know if they want to hear the thing we said, what was the best part about it, because we did say that it was the ice cream, and that's maybe something they wouldn't want to know. They might not want to hear that. The best part about the housing fair was the ice cream, and even that was like overpriced, like it was hella expensive, which I guess is quite normal for any kinds of festivals and stuff. There we go. But yeah, I think the biggest like feedback and like criticism I've seen online about this housing there was that I guess it's been the same for many years that the houses there are quite expensive. So for like normal, I guess normal is a weird way to say it, but like people with average income, there's not that much to see there. But again, like I think the cheapest houses there are like 400,000 or something. It's like even million. Like million and over is not that like rare with the houses there. So for like the average taxpayers, it's not something you can like go in there for like ideas and stuff. I think this year they also suffered a little bit with the fact that Oulu as the city is quite far north compared to where they usually are. So I don't know if people like traveled all the way here for them. So I think that's because I think I saw like news articles, like headlines, that they had less visitors that they were hoping for. My only gripe with my apartment is that the dishwasher is 45 centimeters wide. It fills up so quickly. Having a sauna has been awesome though. Oh yeah, again I think with the 45 centimeter dishwasher there's also the issue that like in a normal one you can put in like a larger bowl and let's say like a pot or something, and those fit in nicely, but with like a 45 centimeter wide one there's like only one larger thing can fit at a time. So if you're like cooking with many larger stuff like that, you need have to do it in multiple times. But we also like using the kitchen sink we have from the apartment we're in right now. The default for that size kitchen would have been the same, so the 45 centimeter one, but we opted for the 60 centimeter one when we renovated the kitchen. So we already like immediately knew that yeah, for this kitchen we'll definitely want the 60 centimeter one, so there's no universe where we would be happy with just the 45 centimeter one. So I do understand that. So I'm taking a 120 centimeters from this end because that's the last part, and I guess you can do a check by doing this side and it should be 80 centimeters. Yep, looks to be within tolerances here, guys. Yeah, you put one big thing in there and the rest of the space is very hard to fill. Yeah, it's always like playing Tetris, like regardless, but I guess with that it's like added difficulty if you have bigger stuff. But yeah, so we have this rock here. When I like put this guy from above, this power grinder thingy, put this from this above angle, previously we noticed that they started lifting from there. So to prevent those guys from moving. Also curious about the disc, because I think these are the kind of discs that they just get smaller and smaller the more you use them. So when I think this has already gotten quite a lot smaller, but I have to say I'm still impressed with how well it holds up. Because I do remember I had like just normal plate, like thin plate. I guess it was like, I think it was like what's it called? Stainless steel, I think. I could be wrong, but yeah. So anyways, I like borrowed one of these things from my grandpa, and he had like a disc in that, and I was cutting it, and the whole disc went to like basically not existing within like a few cuts to the plates. So that was like sad. how fast that thing evaporated. So these discs have been holding up quite nicely from this experience, because again I do have like 10 of these and they weren't that expensive, so that's why I was a bit worried how fast they would like die out. You can see there's quite a lot of, I think there's some, not too bad. You can already see from here there's like one of these is a bit shorter, but I think otherwise they are quite even length. So these should be all good. Again, we would need to decide how many do we bundle. Where do we take them when we do bundle them? In here there's 5, 10, 13. That's 7. So that would make 20. So I think we will cut like 100 today. And then we'll try the bending, how well that works. So let's see how many are here. Should we actually put them in? This is like 20 bundled. This is like 10, yeah. We put like these guys like this. Then let's try to make another bundle of 20 if we can. That's 10. There's still some on the ground, so. So this is 6. So we need 4 more. 4 more for that bundle then. So that's another 20. Let's see how much when we like take another 4 rebar here. If they start moving too much, we'll have to move them somewhere else. Or should we do that already? The thing is, where do we put these guys? I don't know what would be a good place. Maybe they're on the side. We put them in like stacks of 20. Maybe they'll hold. Maybe they'll stay here. They'll stay here a while and listen. Mayhaps. That's the first 20. We had a 60 centimeter dishwasher in our old home, and in our new apartment there was only place for 45 centimeter one. And now our kitchen is always full of dirty dishes as there's no room for all of them in that washer. Doesn't have anything to do with that, we are just lazy to empty and refill the washer. Yeah, definitely of course not. It's because, you know, if in your previous house it was all managed, then it's surely the new house with the smaller washer that's at fault. Surely there can be no other reason. But yeah, it's also crazy because I've been there. I've been at your place, and I would have like immediately assumed you have like a 60 centimeter dishwasher because the kitchen is quite large. Well, I guess it's sort of like a corner. The kitchen is sort of in a corner, so I guess I could see that there's not that many actual like kitchen meters. Yes, the kitchen was always spotless in our old place, yeah. So yeah, then it's definitely the dishwasher's fault. Nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. So yeah, then we take out 4 more rebars. And take those guys. Trying not to smack myself or like just wipe the chat phone with this. The thing is, these are like hella rusty and they're like dirty everything they touch, so that's why I'm trying to hold them at an arm's length. So yeah, we now have 40, I think it was 46 What's the amount of rebars we cut so far? Because again, from one of these bundles we cut them 6 times. We end up with 6 of these times 4, so we get 24 out of each cut. So we actually only need to do like 4 cuts, like four of these full rebars, and that's done. So actually maybe we could do more than 100 today, because I do know that we'll need quite a lot of these. I guess we could do some more calculations just to be safe. Smack that, get us a blueberry. Can't believe these demands. I will get you guys a blueberry, but there's surely more than one green card for me for it. I'm a sucker for I have to say with the even with the gloves, I don't think the blueberry will lack in iron with how my hands are goddamn yellow. I could like rub this in my hair a bit and I'd be crowned the President of the United States for sure. With the shade of orange I'd get in my hair for that. So yeah, I'll maybe leave this protective gear behind for this blueberry fetching trip. I probably would need other kind of gear for that. Oh, I got the green card for agreeing already, very nice. Actually leave this cap here as well. This cap is also a bit orangey, I guess that's for like sand. Because when I was like driving Avant, there was like sandstorm compliments from Darude. That was like blowing everywhere back then, so I think that's where that color came from, surely. So yeah, let's go in here, go deep into the forest. I think there's lingonberries here. There's some blueberries here as well. They're not that large though. I think the best ones might have been picked. Oh, there's a good one, I think. So like just straight up assuming that those are lingonberries. Again, I could be wrong. This one is a small boy. There's a bigger boy. Okay guys, I'm coming in. Something jumped. Guys, the forest is haunted. Guys, I might not make it out. This was a mistake. A moose is after me. I'm being chased by... Oh yeah, sorry, you guys can see me. Forgot about that. Forgot about that, boys. I have some offerings. Smear the blueberry on your lips like a lipstick. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There are limits. That's what you get. Let's try to show you them one at a time. Though again, it's also crazy how like if you just like smear any of this stuff, it looks like blood. Like on my palm here, it looks like I've bled because I've had these guys with me. But yeah, so this is what the blueberry is like. So if you have never seen a blueberry before, this is the guy. It's again blue, as you might have maybe guessed. Oh, it's really good. Really nice. No lipstick, can't believe this. Can't believe this. Did I even get... I got a green card for agreeing, but... Oh yeah, there is a very good green card and a yay berries green card, very nice. So it did come out positive in the end, even without the lipstick. Lipstick thingy. I also need to cut my nails, it seems. But yeah, you can, like from the palm of my hand, you could like, with a quick glance, you'd be like, that man has been bleeding. But yeah, I have not. I have not. Great match with your shirt, yeah, that is true. I can just wipe my shirt with it. Let's see if I missed any messages. But yeah, that does like color your tongue and stuff if you eat enough of them. So that's like the not eating the M&Ms, but maybe a bit more natural then. But yeah, the weather is again really good now that the rain has stopped. It's similar to what it was yesterday. Because again, yesterday it rained when we went to lunch, so today it rained like a few hours later than yesterday, but so far it's seeming like it's gonna be a similar day. It's like 12 degrees or something, I think. Let's see. I think when I was driving here, I think it was 12 degrees. So for like Australians, I guess it would be cold, but I feel like it's really nice. Oh, it's 14, so it's nice. It's like a really good weather for like working, because with the wind is nicely cooling you down. So let's continue. The only thing is that the gloves I have are like soaked through. So maybe I could go and see if there's another pair I could use. Because I don't think they will be... Because I don't know how wet these are, so I don't think I actually get these like wet anymore. Because it doesn't make sense to switch gloves if you're just gonna put them in a pool of water immediately after, but I don't think that's the case here. So let's actually switch the gloves. Let's see where we have another pair. I think you may be in the car because I don't see any near here. So I'll go get them. Get them from the car then. I will start lurking now. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So yeah, I'll go get a fresh pair of gloves so I don't have to use the wet ones. Just bear with me a second. We've only been live for an hour and a half. I feel like it's been ages. I feel like it's been ages already. Can't believe this. So it might be that we'll blast through the goal of 100 cut. There's a pair of gloves. Coming home. I'm coming home. That means I'm coming back, guys. Because you know, home is where the chat is. Surely. Surely. So yeah, I guess we already took the next 4 there to be cut. So now we can continue with it. We're going to pull them a bit, then we'll mark it. Somewhere there. I like how this marker is also like rusted up. Like it was white, but now it's like this dirty orange color. The tip, I mean the plastic there, with how I've been handling it with these rusted up gloves. Oh yeah, sorry, I don't have the protective gear on. Amateur mistake, almost lost me my life. Almost lost me life. That's how the Australians would say it. Surely. Can't believe this. Let's drop this one downwards. I don't want it to start leaning on the disc. Did we run out of battery already? Oh yeah, we did. Okay, I see. So we'll get another one then. This is the smaller 2.5 ampere hour battery, so I guess it makes sense So I was actually trying to find, because I do have like 4 ampere hour batteries as well, so I guess I'll try and get one of those. They are a bit heavier, but you know, I've been cutting it so that I just lean it towards my leg, so I don't think it matters there. I just need to remember to put this somewhere in a different spot than the others are, so that I remember to charge it. So again, I'll go to the car and get a fresh battery. Because I was like thinking if it's the disc was dying out or what, but it makes sense. Because when the battery is running low, I feel like it's harder for it to get the needed torque. So let's see here's a, yeah, that's a 4 ampere hour larger battery, and it's a full one. Oh, there's a plastic on top. Let's remove that. Let's take that one out. Also close the door. Okay, now we have a new battery, guys. Surely no more excuses, because that's what these are, surely. It's just so fast, like I could have just started spinning the disc myself, not playing the battery. It's also weird having these like ear protectors on, because I hear like nothing but my like own breathing. So I'm like thinking, how hard can you hear my breathing? Because like it seems like it's rummaging in my head. Okay, so now we should be golden again. There we go. And another mark. Also, good day, Squishy Josie. Hello, hello. How are you? What's up with you? I saw there were like rain vibes music there. That sounded really nice. There was a, I was thinking of like whether or not I comment, like send you a message about, because I feel like there was this like static, like electric static on that reel. So I'm actually wondering if that's, where does that come from? Is that from like the Instagram side, or what was up with that? But other than that, it's kind of nice. Again, we'll take this out so it's not there. Open these guys up. So we are cutting rebars here. So we need somewhere around like 300 of these 80 centimeter ones, and then eventually we'll have to bend them so that like there's like 20 centimeters and then a 90-degree angle, so it goes like in a straight upwards, and then those are put in the foundation like this L-shape thing. Just got back from work. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I was thinking it might be from Instagram, because I feel like it like always fucks up, whether it be image or audio. Like it always messes it up. But yeah, something like 300. I have to do some like proper calculations. The thing is that I can actually show you. It's easier to explain when I can just show you guys what I mean. That it's like an estimation at this point, because we have ordered, or I have ordered 175 meters worth of this foundation mold that you're seeing here. So these yellow guys. So the yellow guys you see there. So we have 175 meters worth of these things. The thing is that, of course, we have extra. So we have to like put in stuff inside here as well. So there's gonna be like sideways one. This one is also like not finished yet here, the garage. So we'll still have to work on that. But when we know the number, how many actual meters do we have, only then can we like say that okay, we need this and this many of those ions. The thing is that I can already tell that okay, we will have at least like 100 meters worth. There's no way that I have like calculated it that badly, like miscalculated like 75 meters worth of wall missing somewhere. so already I know that I need like hundreds and hundreds of those ions. So like there's no stress about me like making these first ones. I was also like this day here, like the goal of today is to like make sure that this is doable, like cutting these. This cutting seems to be like easily doable. I don't think this is too bad. The one thing I'm still worried about is the bending part, because like I said, we need them to be in like an L shape. So the rebars need to be like this, and like bending the end part there. Also bending it so that it's like the 20 centimeter mark. So you have to be sort of like accurate with that bend, like where the bend actually goes into. So that's another thing to note. But yeah, though there has been some progress. So yesterday we were here together with my brother, and we made 3 of these corners. So I will maybe place you guys somewhere here, tilt you guys forwards a bit so you can see this corner here. So we had to like cut into these. So we cut like 60 centimeter piece off of one of these. Then we cut some of the rebars from the side here, from the other one, bend it, like you can see it like bends that way. So we bend it like that. And then the piece that we completely took out, that's in the corner. So that was also bent and put in the corner there. And then there's like these tyings. So you have to tie them up. So I bought like a pre-used machine for those tying those up, and it works really well. So that's something we did yesterday with my brother. There's also like a lot of these, you can see there's like these irons every three openings, and those are to make sure that it's like the 60 centimeter width, because otherwise it wants to like go outwards. So actually without having those in between there, it would be like 62 centimeters or something. And I guess when you pour in the concrete, if you didn't have these things in here holding it from like moving sideways, I think it would like just open with the pressure of the concrete. Some proper progress. Yeah, it feels like, because I feel like it took us so long to like just go back and forth with the gravel. So it's really nice to see this. And I'm actually looking forwards, because I was thinking earlier, I think it was like yesterday, that I was thinking that we definitely need to somehow come up with like a montage or something. Like the end of the year, it would be nice to see like, okay, we started on like March. So what was like first year of streaming like? And we could have like a clip of us being here on the plot, because we were like here just burning trash, like, well, not trash, but like brush, like branches and stuff. And I remember that being like one of the first streams from here on the plot, and how far we've gone. I'm guessing the Avant is retired now. It is for now. Like it will come back, I think, before the end of the year, because there's still like piles of dirt here, like these guys here, this pile here we could move. Then there's also the other thing that I don't know how well you can see it from here, but I can maybe try and explain it if I just wave my arms like an Italian person. So there's gonna be a driveway on that side there. So that side there needs to have a driveway. There's already like a pipe, sort of like I guess it's like a ditch pipe. So there's like a pipe that you would like to start laying like ground on. So that's something we also could work on with the Avant as well. Italian brain rot. Yeah, I'll just wave my hands like assassino cappuccino. That's how I get all the young viewers here. I'm gonna be a kids YouTuber now. Gonna start doing just the Italian brain rots midst construction. But yeah, so that's another thing we could use the Avant for. But we'll see when we get it, because again, at the moment, and I think it's until we like start pouring concrete inside the foundations. Up until then, I don't think there's any need for having the Avant on the plot. And my father took it back because he needed it for stuff on his plot, like where they live. So Italian brain rot is season 2 now. I've lost track. I have to say I'm out of it. Can't believe I was an OG. I'm gonna be one of those old persons like, Italian brain rot is not like it used to be. Back in my day, it was the good dung tung 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 sahur, not like the new stuff. So guys, yeah, that's the evolution of my streaming. We go from amateur construction to old man yelling at the sky, if you know the Simpson newspaper meme slash image thingy. Old man yells at the sky. Yeah, season 1 is the best. Yeah, that's the OG. We never needed another. Who asked for another season? No one. Can't believe this. Tempting me with the Avant is a yellow card. Can't believe this. You will need to redeem. Show me the Avant together. Then you will see the Avant. Surely. That's how it works. But yeah, I have a template stick here. I mentioned earlier that if you ever use templates, you should always use the same one, because there's like a temptation of when you cut these that you just eat the template stick and take a new one from here. But eventually it could mean that if you always draw it like in front of the previous one, they extend a little bit every time. So that's why you should always use the same template if you do use it. And again, you can only use templates in something that is not like millimeter accurate, I guess. Well, I guess it depends on the template as well a little bit. But generally speaking, it depends on how accurate you need it to be. And here we have like minimum distance of like 79 centimeters. Like 80. But yeah, the disc is getting really small now, so you have to like put it closer and closer, because I think you can even see it from this angle that the distance from this machine to where the blade is still in is like shorter and shorter. So again, like the more you use these discs, the smaller they get, and then eventually you'll have to switch them. Oh yeah, don't lose that template. Yeah, at least for now. Again, like it doesn't matter if like the next time we start doing this, we take a new template. It's just that we don't like take a new one every time we do the cut, because then we will start like making them longer and longer every time. So just like a general rule that when you're using templates, you should stick to one when you're doing it. It's hard to trying to estimate how much is the 80 centimeters. So, oh yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Let's cut this one then. So I did say that I will be doing like 100 today. So we've done 40, 46 plus whatever we have here. So I think we do like 24 every time we do this, like one of these big ones. So I think maybe we'll do like 5 or 6 of those. We'll see. Pipi Kiwi is probably the only good character in season 2. How does it go? Pipi. How would the Italians say it? That's a. Actually, it would be nice to like blind react to those, like not knowing how they are said. Try to do it yourself. So that's all good. So again, we want to leave the like 120 centimeter something. What's the last part? So we don't like leave out a 40 centimeter iron, because there's nothing you can do with iron that long. So for that sake, I'll actually do the measure just to be safe. Can't believe this. Guys, why is none of you guys helping? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Not ridiculous, but ridiculous. There we go. So that's the 120s there. I guess we could do the. I'm assuming there's 2 more coming in. Yeah, there surely is. 2 more still to do. We've also been berry picking today. So I've gone to the back of the plot and gotten blueberries and stuff. Ridiculous, he said. Yeah, that's another Italian brain rot I'm like working on. That's something I'm coming up with. Ridiculous. What would be the animal, guys? I need some help with this. with this brain rot of mine. But yeah, again I have to take this disc a little bit. my previous experience with discs like these are like that they only last for like a few cuts and then they're gone. But these ones have been really strong. And they were not that expensive, so you can get like hella expensive ones as well, but some of them actually like going into the air, I guess. The last one I have to say is hardest because it moves the most. Because I think the before hands, when it's longer, there's like more mass and there's more places for it to like stick to each other and stuff. But now it starts like spinning. It's gotta be a Wolverine. Oh yeah, that would be, yeah. Wolverinicus. That's the brain rot there. That's all I got. That's all I got for you guys. Come tomorrow, wait on Sunday for another episode of middle-aged man trying to keep it hip and cool. That's the name of this section, I guess. But yeah, so I think we should have another 20 ready. Another 20 of these. Let's take a few and count them up. I think we had like, did I say 6 or 7 before? Yeah, 7. Yeah, there's 7 there, so 3 more makes a 10, and then that's 5. So we need 2 more for a whole 20. And then we'll take these away. Assuming I've counted correctly. So that's another bundle of 20 done. Take these to the side here. There's actually not that much room there anymore. Finnish brain rot. Actually, that is a thing. Someone actually made those. They're absolutely horrible. I can't even remember any one of them. It was like something pussikalia or something. I can't remember I remember Semham Foraki, who has been in the chat as well. I remember him sending them to me. And they were absolutely diabolical. So unfortunately that is already a thing, so I can't invent that. Can't take the credit. Not that there's much credit to be taken, I feel like the quality is not there. But yeah, you can look up Finnish brain rot. That is already there. Trying to pick, again, like we need 4 rebars. Trying to pick ones that are like above, so I wouldn't need like pull them from underneath every one of else of these, but I don't know if that works too well. Let's go. It's again starting to rain a little bit, but if it's not any more than this, I can live with this easy. So if it doesn't get any more aggressive, then I'll try to line these up. Shake them up a bit. So yeah, I guess then we start or continue, I guess. More cutting. So I think we'll do, this is then have we done like 3? Yeah, I would assume we've done 3 whole of these, like these 6 meter ones, times 4 of course. So 3 batches of 4. Could actually even mark them beforehand. Oh, actually maybe not. There's again the issue that we might start making the measures go everywhere. So I think we'll need to change the disc at least once today. before, but it's been some time, so I think there was like a tool of some kind that you just went in there and like you twist it, and that's when it's like the screw unfolds. All that comes loose. But yeah, this is all working very nice. And this textile marker I borrowed from my brother is also working really nicely. Let's hope it doesn't like completely run out. And I don't know how expensive it is, so I just go and buy one. Maybe pulled it too much. Did I go too hard? Went too far? No, actually I done goofed it. Goofed it up. But again, I feel like I'm like slouching here a bit. With how the table is a bit short. The opposite of tall, I guess. Because if it was something like this, I think it would be like the optimal height for me. There we go. I think we are getting faster and faster with this. Because I was thinking earlier, I think I even said it aloud, that I don't know if there's stuff that we can optimize with this, the way we're working. We're just getting faster. Let's hope this doesn't mean that we'll get sloppy with how we do this. The disc is getting smaller and smaller. Let's get a disc check. Like, where's the disc at? I think that's two more cuts and that's all done. Can't believe it. Completely through it. Chat, I'm throwing. Here we have. I think we could, because again the rain is not too bad yet. So I was thinking, do we actually go in and get the bending table out before? Because again, if it starts like picking up, we have to go again and escape inside the van. So maybe after these are cut, we could have an intermission. Because we know that this works, this cutting action works, so we don't have to like test this necessarily. Again, I put this stone here so that these guys don't start lifting up from this end. this is really small. So I think we might have to switch the disc as well when we're done with googling the bending table. But yeah, let's make another bundle of 20 before we go for that. This is 6, if I count correctly. Yep, so I think we need 3 more for that. This guy here. That's another bundle of 20. Bundle of 20 here. There we have them. So yeah, then I guess I could go in and bring out the bending table. Maybe I'll actually turn you guys around. So I think I will take it to this side. Because there's like lots of room here. Oh yeah, we don't need these protective gears. There shouldn't be any loud noises from me carrying the bending table, hopefully. Surely not. But yeah, just remember the bending table thingy is like snug fit inside the van here, so let's see how easy it is to carry it out. I think there was like a strategy to this. Like I have to do it in a certain way. Okay, so I can clearly say that's not the strategy. I wonder if this is the strategy either. That's not the strategy either, I don't think. I'm pretty sure we have taken this out. That's not the way, guys. What the hell? I'm just stuck in the door here with this guy. Trying to think if there's a way I can move it so that it would be slimmer. Because again, we have put this through here. So like we have carried this indoors. So it surely has to be possible. We've done it once. We've done it once, guys, I swear. Yeah, maybe I'll take a chair and prop the door open. If there's something. Is it starting to rain there, or are those mosquitoes flying around? It is raining. Raining just a little bit, so I guess it's like the drops of water you're seeing on the camera. Yeah, I think you can see them. There hasn't been that many mosquitoes like in the past few weeks, which is actually a bit weird. I guess maybe the heat wave we had did numbers on them. I don't know. I feel like this would still be like prime mosquito season normally. So that's actually interesting. Why are there no mosquitoes here? Okay, I got it out, guys. Did you believe? Were you guys believers? I wonder if there's again mail for me. There's the mail car in there. Not, probably not. because I've got a hand-delivered mail. Because again, none of the addresses I have should be here, but for some reason I still got like someone sent me a letter to this address. So yeah, these bolts I don't have any, like I don't have large enough wrench to tighten these bolts, so we'll have to like hand tighten them. So that's the bending table. There's gonna be like this handle. I'll go get that as well. So this is I think the second goal of the day was to see how the bending works, if that's doable or not. Let's see. But I have to say, I still haven't the faintest clue on which of these two should I have this handle on, if it makes a difference or not. Because again, I feel like you just put the iron between these two, like where my finger is now, and then from here you would like bend it. And I'm not gonna bend my finger just for demonstration purposes. But again, I don't know if I should have this handle here, if this is the thing, or if I should have it like this. Trying to see if I guess this would make sense. Let's try that like this. Let's try it, guys. Again, I'm trying to hand tighten it as far as it goes. But since both of these are like, you can switch between those two, I'm assuming it's maybe not even like, it doesn't matter which side you have it on. But now I feel like I could put the iron here and then just move it like this, and it would turn the end of it. But yeah, I'll take you guys closer, and then we'll have a go at it. So this is again innovation. Oh, I see. Well, here it's been raining pretty non-stop. Apparently it's the most rain we've seen at this time in 27 years. That's crazy. So is it like the amount of water is like more than you've seen in like 27 years? So it's just that like consecutive days of raining? Because I think there's like a massive difference if it's the amount of rain, because that's like for flooding and stuff. That would be diabolical. Also, as I just said about the mosquitoes, there's now one circling me, so should have shut about it. They heard me. Shouldn't have said anything. I regret everything now. But yeah, so let's take one of these. Let's take one of these and practice. See what happens. So I think I said that if I push it from here like this, and then if I start like bending it, it would go. It's actually really hard to even move this, and the iron is not even there yet. Is the bolt too tight? Or well, I think that might be it. So then I would like bend it from here. Now the question is, how do I know the distance? I could actually maybe, I guess we could do the first one. I think I will take a ruler, try to measure this like an approximate distance for it. Then we'll just see, like we make a mark or something where it should be. So let's take a ruler out first. Correct. Well, I heard it from my friend, which I'm assuming they've heard from the news. Yeah, that sounds wild. Also the measuring tape seems a bit stuck, so I don't know if there's something in it. So if it ever like moves badly, you might want to try and do this. If there's something in it, you might get it out. I guess it's already better. Feeling better. So here's 20 centimeters, so we could push it a bit backwards. Again, I don't know, I could maybe check the picture, because again when it turns it also like shortens a bit. Not by much, I guess. It might not be too bad. Let's take it back a notch. Now I'll have to check. Diabolical rain, can't believe this. You guys have been sinning too much. It's the end times for you now. Can't believe this. Can't believe they start with Australia. So yeah, it's 60 centimeters upwards and 20 centimeters, like the L shape. I guess either end could be the top part, but in this case the L part comes in at the bottom, and that's 20 centimeters. So this should be what we're working on then. So then I guess the question is, can we bend it? The question is, will it bend? We can use this in a future episode. So now actually the actual question is, from which direction should I start to try and do it? Okay, I can already feel the table will move before it actually will bend, so that will be a problem. As you can see, the whole thing moves. So I have to say this will be a diabolical thing. If I put it like this, put my leg here, maybe my hand there. Oh yeah, there's nothing happening here. I think the whole table will fly out before that bend will happen. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's looking like we need to bolt this thing into something, and it has to be in something like concrete or something. I have no idea. This thing is way too light for this to work. I'm a bit worried that this rebar is too thick for like being able to bend it, no matter if it's like kept there or not. I would like to get like one bend done with this, but it's not looking like we are getting it. This is diabolical, guys. I'm gonna break myself before I get this done. Can't believe this, guys. I invested so many euros for this bending table thingy, only for it to let me down. Can't believe this. But yeah, I wonder if we could, like, if we had this bolted into something heavy enough, if that would work. So I guess we'll have to start for the next time. We'll have to innovate, trying to look around if there's something we could use. Because I was earlier saying that we could like screw it onto one of these Euro pallets. But even then, well, we could put in like some weight, I guess, on the Euro pallet, like let's put in like rocks and stuff on it, so maybe that would help. But I have to say, even then, I wonder if this is doable or not. I'm trying to think if there was another person here, like one of us could like try and hold this thing back while the other one would try to pull it. But being alone here, I don't know if there's anything I can do to bend it, because the whole table will fly if I try to do it. I can't really go in front of it either, because then I guess I could go maybe like this, a bit in front of it. I don't know if this is enough though. No, it only digs into my knee then, so that's not gonna help either. Can't believe this, guys. I don't think if there's some easy place we could try this at, but I don't think there is. So I guess we'll just have to call it this second goal of the day failed. Unless, I guess, I don't remember how I like phrased it. If I phrased it that we'll try this, but I think I phrased it so that we'll do some bending. So for that sake, for that it has definitely failed. So this guy has not been bent, not in the least bit. So this guy remains undefeated. But yeah, I guess the bending itself should work. I don't think that is the issue here. I think it actually could make more sense for this to be on the handle to be on the other one. I don't think it matters for this experiment we're having. I think this one maybe being here makes more sense. Although now it actually moves quite a lot, so maybe not. I don't know. I don't think it matters for this bending action though. That would be something like this. I'm pulling towards me now. Bent some rebar successfully, so a bit unclear. I feel like that is quite clear, so we would have had to have a bend successfully made Goal of the stream is always don't fuck up. Yeah, I have to put in that like a constant one. That's always the same one there. But yeah, I think bend rebar successful is as clear as it gets. that we definitely didn't do it, because we first of all haven't bent anything, and we haven't been successful in it. So yeah, definitely a fail on that part, unfortunately, guys. But yeah, now I'm actually 100% sure that I had it right the first time, because this thing is now wobbly. So I guess at least something we learned is that the handle needs to be here. But yeah, I don't think we can have the handle on it when we move it to the, when we try to get it indoors again. But yeah, I do have like long screws and stuff. So I'm just wondering how many Euro pallets or pallets we have. I think that might be the only pallet we have available at the time, at the moment. So we might have to use that at some point. But I don't think that's something we'll start doing today. Because again, I just wanted to know if this is possible or not. And the answer for the time being is that it's not. So we'll have to innovate. So yeah, I think we'll continue with these guys then for some time longer. So we'll cut a few more of these. I'm wondering, should we change the disc? It is a bit small already. I wonder how small you should use them, because there's I guess a small risk of them like splintering, like completely breaking and like shards flying everywhere. You might have seen like those reels of people with like pieces of those shards sticking from like their safety goggles. So that's always a fun thing happening, I guess. Never had happened that to me for myself, but seen stuff. But yeah, so I'll take you guys back to the cutting station, and then I'll actually, yeah, should we? I gotta maybe just pull up a chair there and change the disc. I'll go and get a new disc, and I think I have the tool. I'm hoping I have the tool for changing the disc as well, because I do remember there's a separate tool you need for it to open the. So I'll just put you like this, and then I'll take the table indoors. So again, bear with me for a second. I'm moving the tools back and forth here. Let's bring in the measuring tape for you guys. You have to watch that. You have to watch that measuring tape. It's the only one we have of like that size. The other ones we have like these massive rolls, which of course are good as well, but they're a bit bulky to use. But yeah, so I'll again hoist the table inside. It might take me a second because I have already forgotten. Which way was what was the metaphor getting this inside? Which way did it fit? If I fits, I sits. Also, on that note, Skelly, any update on the cat situation? For those unaware, Skelly has promised to get a cat, I think. I hope. I'm not making this up. I have been known to make things up, so it is possible. I'm inside the van now, guys. You might have heard an old man sound. That was me. The old man sound effect came from me. So yeah, now I'm going for the new disc. Give me 1 more billion euros and I will have a cat in 3 months. I feel like if it was 2 months and 3 weeks, we would have had a deal. But that's too hard of a bargain. So for that reason, I'm out. It was a good effort though. Can't believe I'm gonna took that. Can't believe this. Can't believe it. I was trying to negotiate here. We would have gotten it a week early. Can't believe this. Can we get a percentage of the cat? Yeah, that's We need a royalty. I'm the Mr. Wonderful here. Like as an investment, yeah. Not like a part of it. Because that sounds morbid. Okay, so I'm digging into the back tool bag here. Actually wondering now which pocket should I go for. This one has nothing in it. This has a bunch of manuals in it. Sorry about the Velcro sounds. I'll just have the opening tool, like the tool that you can open and close them with, in the same bag as where I have the blades. So not to, I have to give credit to my past self that that's not a bad idea either, since I only have this one box of discs. So might as well have all of them in the same spot. What a shame. You will get a weekly batch of cat pictures in the Discord. That's the best you're gonna get. I see it's a hard bargain here. How many how many pictures have you taken in the past? What are your what's the sales numbers? What are the previous sales numbers? So yeah, here's I have like a plastic bag. And the tool almost fell. And now it still didn't fall. It almost fell twice. So this is the tool, so there's like these two knots here, and you use it to open the lock on it. So that's what we needed. That's like a sort of like a special tool. There's also came with it, there was this like a grinder part. So this is for like smoothing things, I'm assuming. But we don't need to use this because we're doing cutting. And this is the mark I had. So this Mirka was the brand of these discs. And then we can do a side-by-side comparison of the previous disc and the new disc. How much did it shrink in size? But yeah, I'll go get a chair so we have a cozy setup here. Trust me a lot, can't believe this. I see you're good at this. I wonder how wet the chair is. That is tempting, yeah. Can't believe Ekkuna already took the deal. Can't believe Ekkuna is the worst at haggling and investment stuff. Also, let's see where the camera is pointed at. It looks like it's again in really steep angle. So is this another CSI investigation, interrogation, whatever? I miss my cats, can't believe this. But you'll see them in, I guess not this weekend, but the next, like week from now, Sunday. Not this Sunday, but the next one after. But yeah, the chair is wet. Can't believe this. Guys, it might look like I've wet myself, but that's not the case, I swear, guys. But yeah, I always take out the battery. I think it even says that you should in the manual, because with this, there's like this safety lever here that you can't like push this down without flicking this first. But even then, I guess you could sort of like bump into it a bit. So for that sake, I'd rather not just have the battery in it. And then, oh yeah, I think there's a lever we need to press. I think it's this one there's a button here on the end. I think I have to press that one to lock it. Yeah, now it's in there. And now I just have to remember which way does it open. This way, yeah. Because the righty-tighty, lefty-loosey thing, I don't think it works here. Because it's the opposite of how the thing spins. And I don't remember which way it spins. Maybe the opposite of how you think it. But yeah, so that's the previous disc. This is the new disc. It shrunk maybe into like half of the original size. I think we could have still used this for a little bit. But I guess we might as well change it as well. Because I wonder how far you can use it until it's like, because there's like these sort of like hairs coming out when you know that it's been used like too much for too long. I think it was like this, surely. Guys, check the watch. Did I put it away? It was before. Let's hope. Might not even matter. And then to tighten it, I'll use the tool again. Like that. And that should be all. We now have a new blade on it. Ready to do some more cutting. Guys. First the $1 billion and then I'll disclose the details. You have to, this is for the sales pitch, you have to give us all the details. You can't be telling us that okay, yeah, there's gonna be all this good stuff, just trust me. There's no trust in business, you see. Especially with the more $1 billion. That's, you know, not a small amount of money. Take my money, where do I send it? Can't believe this. Or maybe I just bring the cutest little Maine Coon kitten behind your door, tempting. Yeah, that's another way you could play that. I could see that happening. That's another way you could easily play that, surely. The back unfortunately has a hole in it, so that the stick almost escaped earlier. I think we'll just put this disc in there as well. We'll just have to get rid of it. I don't know where do we put those. I don't know if I don't think those guys go into like normal trash, so we'll have to see where we eventually end up with that. Before it's like in bio waste. Not just kidding, Kela. You can't put that in the normal trash. I put it in the bio waste. Watch me do it. But yeah, so how many have we done? There's 4 piles of 20. So we've done 80 plus whatever there is. I think that's almost 20 there as well. So we've done like 90-ish. If we get 24 from each, I guess we've done just short of 100 then maybe. Mayhaps. So we wouldn't be too far from the goal of the day actually. We could end it here as well. Because now we do have like a nice fresh disc to use in the future. We could also do a few more, like maybe just like 4 more cut, and that's like past the 100 we talked earlier. The only issue is that I don't know where to put them. Actually already these guys. Unless maybe I'll take those 120 centimeter long ones somewhere else, so then we would have like more space there. Because actually I don't know if you can see it, but I just stack them there to the side. So actually let's turn you guys a bit. So here I just put the 20 piles here and here and here and here, and that's the longer ones. Here are the 120 centimeter ones. So if I just take those somewhere else, then we could have those 80 centimeter 20 pieces piles there. But yeah, so I guess we could do a few more cuts. Because while we're at it, I'll take you a bit further away so you're not in the spark zone. And then I'll turn you guys towards the action. Something like this, I guess. And then do I actually need to, I think I need to move these tools too much. I'll just clean up after stream. But yeah, so I need these, and I guess the most important ones, I need the gloves and put the new rebars here from the pile. But yeah, so I guess the summary for today is that the cutting of the rebar works nicely. That's not an issue, but the bending might become a problem. Because again, we're cutting like 4 at a time here, so that's fast. But with the bending, I don't think there's any way we could do more than 1 at a time, and even that will be slow. I think we will need 2 people for that, so I'll need to have someone help with that. But even then, I don't know. I think I will have to like come up with some solution of like how do I attach it attach it there. So maybe if I screw it from like this, from the bottom of these guys onto the platform somehow, maybe that would work. I'm just worried that the whole thing will like break apart. But we'll see. With the Euro pallet there would be the benefit of like being able to add weight to it. So we could put in like, because we have like large stones and stuff in here, so we could put something like those in the corners. So it would like move about less, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I'll take the chair, actually put it somewhere where you are, behind you guys. But yeah, so we'll cut one more batch of 4, and that pushes over the 100 cut. This was the initial goal for the day. Here should be 4 rebars. What is that for? Yeah, that's for. Not like is that only 3. I was pleasantly surprised that kittens are nowadays apparently homed at 14-week-old. It used to be so much earlier, years age. Used to be much earlier. Years ago, oh yeah. Yeah, now it makes sense. What was it before? So 14 weeks is like 3 months and 2 weeks. Was it 3 months before then, or was it even shorter? I'm actually not too much in the know when it comes to kittens and I guess any pets really, because we never had any when I was growing up. So I'm not really that good with animals, to be honest. Like any sort of animals. These guys are so mingled to each other that I have to push them. I think that's enough. Close enough. I feel like a Quasimodo how I'm leaning over here, guys. Can't believe this. Quasimodo meta. Cutting rebar like a Quasimodo is the way to do it. That's what I'm getting from this. But I actually, my brother said the same, that he also, because I feel like my legs are a bit like exhausted, like I feel like I had been squatting yesterday. And I guess if you look at through the VOD, I think I was squatting a bit here and there, especially when we were like doing the irons there to prevent them from like opening. I think that part especially made us squat, because we are both, me and my brother were quite tall, so some homed them even at the 8-week mark. Okay, yeah, that's really early, because I feel like the cat would then lose a lot of skill set there. Would learn from that. To say this new blade is not doing much. Did I actually put it the wrong way around? Is that a thing? Can that be done? Why does it feel like it's not doing anything? Okay, good work. Let's move more than I feel like it moved before. I don't know what's up with that. So I wonder if that's the thing. I feel like it surely is the same way around that it was before. I would have definitely noticed if that logo was towards me when I was using it. So that's not the case, surely. But I probably could start messaging the local breeders just to get in touch. Yeah, I feel like that would still be a smart thing. Just to like get the vibes and stuff. Because you know there's those people you don't want to get a cat from, and you know that getting into contact with them you can get all the vibe checks and stuff. So that sounds smart. Try to keep my back straight, but I do see myself going a full Quasimodo. Okay, now it seems to be working. Maybe there's like a layer it has to go through first and after then there's a flowing out or something. It's just basically grinding, not cutting, it seems. Felt like, yes, very much can't believe this. Also, I find it again similar to when you guys use these rat reactions in the Discord. That it's funny to me that like Citronelli puts in like pictures of cats, and then you guys are like reacting with like rats, with like love in there. Like that's surely not the reaction rats would have to a cat. So you guys are not role playing this right, is what I'm trying to say. What the hell? Fortunately, most of the Maine Coon breeders in Finland are very responsible. Yeah, that sounds good. So there's, at least not with that breed, there shouldn't be any large issues. That sounds all good and dandy. But yeah, so if you guys have any ideas on how to do the bending, I'm all ears. Like, what do we do with that? Because that looks to be, that might be the final boss of the foundations, at least. Probably not the whole construction. That would be useful thinking, that there wouldn't be any other issues. I feel like for this year that might be the biggest hurdle to somehow get done, or like sorted, I guess. Just send it, brother. Can't believe this. Skelly, also check out kodittomat.info, homeless.info. There's sometimes fancy cats on there as well, looking for new homes. Kittens too. Oh, true. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I wouldn't have known about that either. That sounds like a valuable tip. Very nice. But yeah, so the thing I was actually thinking would be a solution here. I think I will be going in and rescuing Citronelli, like moving her from Lahti to somewhere here. But maybe I just like as a counter favor, because you know that's how favors work. You do someone a favor and you can then demand a counter favor. So guys, you always remember, if you do people favors, that means they owe you. Because there's no such thing as doing things out of the good of your heart. Surely. Surely not. So as a counter favor, I could demand her to come in and bend those whatever 300 rebars that need to be bent. I think that would be a solid plan. What do you guys think? I think I should get a green card from even suggesting. Oh, actually, Citronelli is on board. I can't believe this. That's the last person I would think would be on board with this. But I think that's agreed then. All settled. I'll give you a deadline when they need to be all done. And I trust you get them done. I hope. Put my whole faith in your abilities. We found our baby cat there. It's a site that collects all homeless kitties from animal rescue societies in Finland. Oh, that's a really smart one. I haven't heard of that. But yeah, that's a really smart idea to have, is to like be able to, because I guess for like in Finland we're still such a small country that if there's a certain kind of pet you'd like, if you have to drive like through the whole Finland, it's still not that bad. So that sounds like a smart thing. So yeah, here's the 120 mark. So it should be that this is the last cut. Because again, if the template is not too far off, it should end in the same section there. It's actually really precise. Very nice, really nice. Very good. I'm assuming the yes is for the is for the rebar bending, not for any of the kodittomat or other cat faults. Guys, do you remember it's like sparkling sticks, or what you'd call them? When you were like younger, you were allowed to do those, like fireworks sorts of. They were not like really fireworks, but they were like those sticks that just like flew out sparkles. This thing smells like the same. So like when I do this, the sparks that come out, they smell the same. You can actually see on the ground there's like, I guess that's like iron dust. Iron dust on the ground there. So that's all good, I guess. That's all healthy, guys. I swear. I should do less swearing, seeing that I have no idea what I'm talking about in most cases. But yeah, maybe you don't believe me, so that like balances it out. Surely you guys know not to believe me. I'm only an amateur after all. So it's actually on you if you do. So I can't really take credit for the bamboozling. So I'll move these 120 centimeter bars so that we have more space for the ones we'll actually use. Well, I hope we use these as well, but for not for now, so I'll move these a bit. I think you can see this again, so apologies for this. Just bundling these up. Then I'll need to take them somewhere. What should I take them? Where should I take them, I mean? Maybe just to the side here. That's not too bad of a spot. So yeah, then we can once again bundle these up. So how many do we have here? 5, 10, 15. Yeah, because that one is the template, so I guess we could still leave the template there. So in the future we'd always use the same one. That's one too many, I think, yeah. So another 20 coming in. Another 20 boys. Another bundle of joy. Surely that's what they mean when they say, they speak of bundles of joy. So yeah, then do we have another 20 here? Any guesses in the chat? Is there 20 here? That's 5. 4, and it doesn't look like it. Can't believe this. This would be 10. Is it actually? Oh yeah, it is. I was like, have I bamboozled myself already? That's 5, and oh, it's a tough one. This is 9, so with the template we would have an even 20. So I guess with the way we'll be making 24 at a time, this is now 120 in total. So I guess we'll let go of the template. It's not like these are that accurate anyways. So they are within like a centimeter from each other. But yeah, so we have 120 total done today. So here now. That's all good. So yeah, I guess that could be all for today then. I guess we could have a hydrate check / break there before we end it. But for the progress of today, we took Wait, I'm trying to keep you guys steady. So we took these rebars here, these long ones, and you can see there's like 6 piles here. Each pile has 20 rebars, all of them are 80 centimeters long. So 120 total. And that's what we did. So we cut those. Very nice. Because again we need them like in an L shape for the foundations, so the foundations are here. But again we don't know the exact number of how many do we need of those. I think we do need like well into like 200. But I guess with that 120 we could already go quite far. Again we need to bend them, so I guess the bending is the biggest issue here. But I guess Citronelli is Citronelli will do that. So there's not that. Finally something I can like just let others stress about. Something I can just like let go. I trust you. I'm gonna let go of that stress. Leave it on you. You're known for not like stressing too much about things, so I feel like it's just something you can do naturally. No stress involved. But yeah, let's see. I'm gonna check if there's, because I noticed when I started, Kasarah was live. I'm wondering if she still is. She might still be. So I wonder if we have anyone from, like, I'm assuming if Frutality is here and there, I'm wondering if she will be ending soon. Are we in a rush if we want to raid her? So that's the thing I'm wondering about. Do we have time for a hydrate? I'll put this guy here. Actually, I took out the chair. I have to go and get that. Can't believe we lost the chair. It's not too far, I guess. And then I'll also need to bring out the tools. But yeah, Kasarah has been streaming for a long time then, because I think she started at 9 our time. I think that's when I got the notification, like I was sleeping, basically just waking up around that time, but I noticed that's when the notification had come. So she's been live for almost 6 hours already. We've only been live for like 3 or something. Not even that, I think. Let's take something to drink. And then I'll come in and yap for a little bit. I'm assuming I'm on the camera. I can actually check the phone, because I will have to check it regardless. But yeah, I feel a bit worried about Ekkuna saying, oh dear, they have so many bunnies there too. I have to say that worries me. Guys, I'm worried. Does that mean that we'll be getting a bunny soon? Can't believe this. Can't believe this, guys. But yeah, I was thinking, do we start the raid already? Because that also takes a while. Oh yeah, I'm in the scene. You guys can see me. Actually, where does the chat go into? Boon, boon, boon. Can't believe this. Wait, has the chat on the phone frozen? Because I can see the message on my remote connection, but that didn't come into the app here. Can't believe it would die. I will take them all. Can't believe this. But yeah, so for the goal of the day, we cut a lot of rebar. I would say a lot is 120 is a lot. So I'm happy with that. But the bending part we didn't manage. So that one we absolutely diabolically failed at. We have to see how we do it. Because again we have this €1 pallet, but that's in use for this umbrella thingy. I don't think we have any other Euro pallets that are, I don't think actually even at all, because we had like poor shape ones, so like broken ones and stuff, but we like took those to the, it's not like a garbage site, it's like a facility where they reuse stuff, so I think they burned them. So yeah, those we have gotten rid of a long time ago. But yeah, so I also checked the cards. I think this is the best one we've ever had. 10 green cards, only 3 yellow and only 3 red cards given this stream. So guys, I was really good today. I guess it was mostly because of the foraging. So we got a lot of foraging done today as well. It pays off to pick berries. Yeah, it seems like that. I'm getting this vibe that the raspberry meta is the way to get the green cards. But yeah, I'll put on the raid for Kasara, so we catch her before she ends. I don't know if she's ending anytime soon though, but it's just that she's been live for such a long time already. Another green card, can't believe this. Very nice. But yeah, so another stream. I think the next stream will be on Sunday. We might have a berry picking at the end of it. We'll see. It depends, I guess, mostly on Egguna if she wants to or not. I think we'll have to do it so that we would have like a BRB screen in between then. So there would be like a short BRB. Because again, my brother lives nearby, but we don't want to show the route to there, because that would definitely dox us. So we'll have it like a BRB screen until we are there, and then we could continue there. If that's okay with my brother, of course, we'll have to ask if it's okay filming his backyard, because that would be on his property then. But yeah, it's 35 seconds. Again, like I mentioned, we'll have a Minecraft server for the subscribers. For people subscribing to the channel, we have a modded Minecraft server coming up. It's already live, but I will make up like instructions and stuff on it, so that will be on Discord. Let's see if I have time to put in the Discord command. I have it actually saved here. So if you want to join the Discord, that's where that happens. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here, Skelly. Thank you very much. Very nice. Catch you guys live on this channel as well. We've seen in other chats, I think. But yeah, bye. Bye guys.
Oh no? I am going to mute just for a little bit, gang. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. What? I'll give you a shout out. How was the building today? Oh, I did. I'm so used to my I'm not used to my bot doing it automated, I guess, today. Welcome in. How was your stream? Welcome. How was the building? I hope it went well today. Also, happy Friday. Also, wait, I'm supposed to call you suck. I forgot. How is the building? Also, for any of the raiders who joined, if you have suck, listen. It was because of an inside joke, I believe, where somebody called them Mr. Suck. Oh, I was going to ask for anybody who joined from the raid, if you have any clips from today's stream or a stream in the past that you want to drop in chat, please feel free. I would love to watch them. Cutting view. Ooh, 120. Is it like you cut it in half or?
The whole one.
Oh, yeah. What happened? Oh, it's probably.
Well.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I didn't want to be noisy. Oh, but yes, I hope it was. What do you usually get done if 120 was good?
This was the first time.
Oh,
First.
no! 6 meters, and I made them into 8. Ooh.
This is my first time cutting.
Oh my god! What was that sound? Katsu falling? Actually, this might be better. Is that how much you usually get done? The first time cutting, so they don't. Oh! Don't really have a reference what's a lot. It sounds like a lot, though. Also, hold. Sure, let me get one of the good RNG clips. I know you have some sus ones.
Sus clips.
Okay, we'll spam some.
I don't know if
I know you have some.
Also, if you're still here, I have to do this. You're done.
Done.
So, did I get it right? Also, I need to do the.
You look like you're judging me. Sometimes I feel like that, Dan.
I need to set up.
I think you could probably get a good 3 pieces out of me.
Set up
It's all good, amateur.
keep command, like Jack recently got.
Sarah's so responsible. She's moving right ahead. Thank
I
you.
need to.
Did it not work? I got you. I need to find the sus clip.
Like Jack recently. Why? How is my stream still up? What the hell does that mean?
Oh, did you not end stream?
How does that happen? What the hell? Should it not immediately end? I'm worried. How is it still? How is the brutality? Thank you for letting me know, but I have no idea why does it not end automatically. It has always. Madness. Wait.
Oh, it's
Wait, how is it? Wait. How did it not?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, skinny thoughts, skinny thoughts, skinny thoughts. Oh no, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it up here. I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can make it. I don't. Goodbye. Uh-oh. Oh no. Ooh.
How did it not end? What the hell? How did it?
No, this is not the way. Katsu? I can die, but. Oh no. How do I even get up there? Oh, how did you heal me? Oh, you're down here.
How did it not? How did?
Hold on, let me give you one more shout out. Wait, by the way, sorry, you're still mute, by the way. Also, I hope it's okay that I get back to the game because I am doing a collab today. It was on purpose.
For a reason too, they are very building during winter time, but they are building in summer like now.
All the way up there. Oh. No, I came to follow you when you fell.
You know, it's only snowing.
The thing is, this
turns out pretty fast. Oh, GG's. Oh, and that's
probably not the easiest path.
But how did it not end? I can't believe this. Well, it minus it from the. What the fuck? That's diabolical. What the fuck? That's the first time.